And on this episode of The Sad Reality, we have this from Superhero Hype. Daredevil Born Again's viewership is lower than Agatha all along on Disney+. This is the crazy reality for Disney. Disney, a couple years ago, I would say about, 5, 6 years ago, they were just doing everything right. Disney Plus was a flourishing streaming platform, only putting on great content, movies, everything was just pitch perfect. They could not ask for a better start to Disney Plus. And now look at it. And I would say Daredevil Born Again was probably the show with the most amount of anticipation going into it. Loki was a fun idea, Falcon Winter Soldier, fun idea, WandaVision, interesting, but Daredevil had that built-in audience from Netflix. And as I said in a previous video, I would say Daredevil the show was probably the best superhero show to date. 3 seasons with the Defenders, not really many bad things to say about it. Charlie Cox knocked it out of the park. It'll be interesting to see what they could possibly do with Daredevil going forward, but these numbers aren't good at all. It says right here, Daredevil Born Again 2-episode premiere was clocked in around 7.5 million views in the first 5 days of the series. That ain't a big number at all. Especially when it says here, Agatha all along, 9.3 million in the first week. That is disgusting. Loki Season 2, I didn't even finish Season 2. I was so checked out at the first few episodes, but 10.9 million. Man, I think, what was it? The Acolyte had well over double digits. Apparently The Acolyte was the second most watched show on Disney Plus, and they just canceled the second season immediately after it came out. There was no hope for that whatsoever. Yet somehow Daredevil Born Again contracted for 2 seasons, and this is the viewership. I said in my previous video about the show, it's okay. And as I'm recording this right now, episode 3 just came out. I have no intention of watching that. Honestly, I might pick this show up years from now. I don't know if I'm ever decide to go a Marvel binge or something like that as background noise. I might pick it up again, but honestly, truthfully, I don't care. And what you're seeing online, though, every time people are posting about it, they say it's good so far. You know why we say so far? Because we know what's going to happen. It's Disney, guys. We know what's going to happen. They're going to find a way to woke this crap up. And it's interesting because over a year ago, I posted a video. It was when they were talking about how they filmed a few episodes and scrapped it because Disney hated it. And said, no, this is absolutely terrible. We're going to retool this thing. We're going to make it for the fans. We're going to hire new people. We're going to do this thing right. One of the plot lines was that corrupt police officers were tattooing the Punisher symbol on them. And I thought that was the dumbest idea ever. It's like, oh, okay, great. We're going to inject a lot of politics into this show. That's what we really want to see. More politics in a superhero show and not, more superhero stuff. And as I'm saying that, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Well, now they retooled the show. They realized that it's all garbage. They're going to redo this entire thing. Episode 2 had the police officers with the Punisher symbol on them. But they went with the idea that when it was leaked, it was not well received at all. But man, that's not good for the show. Contracted for 2 seasons and nobody cares. You would think, with all the people that watch the Netflix show, this would be one of the highest, most watched Disney Plus shows of its entire streaming history. But oh no. The fans have spoken. And the fans are saying, we don't care. But, in the end, what do you guys think about that?